Hello, Aquarius. This is Lola, your Empress of Love, and I am giving you the tea on love and romance. This reading will cover the last 2 weeks of August 2017. For those of you that would like a personal reading, you may go to www.whatsthettarot.com for your personal reading. I offer same-day readings as well as readings by appointment if you would like your reading for another time. Again, for personal readings, go to www.whatsthettarot.com for your personal reading. Okay, Aquarius, we are going to get started. Now, the first card that I pull is for a card that gives me more insight as to what's going on with you or what's your overall concern perhaps at this time for some of you Aquariuses. So the first card we have up is the Judgment card. The Judgment card is the card of awakening, okay? It is the aha card. It is the card that brings you into a place of consciousness, if you will. And as it relates to love and romance, some of you Aquariuses, you may feel that you're going to be thinking twice about either continuing a relationship with someone, or you're going to be thinking about if you should see this person again, perhaps. Also, you may be feeling that business-wise or career-wise, you're okay, you're not complaining. However, as it relates to the heart, you may feel sad because some of you may feel that you're still in love with someone from your past, and you may not want to let go and embrace the opportunities that may be coming your way at this point in time. However, the past is going to begin to fade for you, and you are going to have some reconditioning, rethinking. You're going to be just revamping your entire relationship life and allowing some different elements to come in terms of relationship. And as you begin to allow the past to fade, you're going to find that things are going to be moving in a different direction, and that's what's going to bring your success and your happiness, okay? The next card that I pull is a card to give me more or to build on the first card. And if more than one card comes out when I'm shuffling the cards, as in the case here, 3 cards came out, so I'm going to read those 3 cards that will give me more insight, or perhaps it's dealing with different people or more people. So the first card that that comes up of the 3 cards is the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is in reverse. And the Queen of Cups being in reverse tells me that as it relates to love and romance, some of you Aquarius, you are going to be meeting new people, and perhaps you might meet someone that is either close to your home, or if you are in a situation where you spend more time away from home, such as at work or what have you, then this may resonate with you as a work situation as well. but you may meet someone that's close to your home or close to your work environment, and you may find that you're interested in this person, but I'm going to say that you're not so apt to let them in so easily. And again, this card is piggybacking off of the first card, which is the Judgment card, to say that you feel some apprehension about letting new people in or taking new opportunities as it relates to love and romance. Also, this could very well be a physical person in your life, Aquarius, that would be someone that you may hold in, how could I say it, in high esteem, or someone that you may look upon as getting advice or something like that, or a nurturing or mothering type figure that may be in need of healing his or herself, because they may be going through some stuff, and you'll find that out if that is the case. Okay, then you have the Three of Wands card, and the Three of Wands card is indicating here that Aquarius, your time has come, and your ship, or I should say ships, because there are 3 ships on the card, that I would say your ships have come in, or they are arriving. They're on their way. They're coming in with fully loaded to bring you happiness, joy, and all the things that you may have sent out to the universe for. It's coming in by the shiploads for you. So this is a perfect time for relationship, a perfect time for meeting new people, new opportunities, getting out there and just letting your hair down and just enjoying yourself. This is a card also of unions, a card of proposals, as well as marriage and all that good stuff. Now this card also piggybacks off of the Queen of Cups card, which is in reverse, which says that where there was apprehension of letting someone in, the Three of Wands card says that you're going to start to see the light, so to speak, and get your act together, and start to embrace what's being brought to you via the universe. And this Three of Wands, I would say that some of you Aquariuses may have been waiting a long time for your ship to come in. And as I said, there are 3 ships coming in to let you know that the 3 signifies times of celebration, happy times, partying, and enjoyment. Okay? And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, which she too is in the reverse position. Now, some decks would say that the Queen of Pentacles represent Aquarius, and some would say that she represents the Virgo. Nevertheless, either way, you have the Queen of Cups, who is, in this case, she's in the reverse, but that tells me that she's unsure about her money. She may be feeling insecurity toward her monies. She may be feeling that there's difficulties in finances. And now, the Queen of Cups could also represent a male who maybe he's feeling not so masculine, so he's showing up as a male. So for you Aquarius that are men, don't think that this reading is per se, when the Queen comes up, that it's relating only to women. It could very well be relating to you as men, but you may be feeling a little queenish, so to speak. However, in the reverse position, you're feeling insecurities, okay? And you're feeling like if you're not really financially okay. It does not mean that you are not, but it means that you are feeling like you are not. Because the Queen of Pentacles, generally, she's on top of things financially, because in the upright position, she uses the pentacle as a mirror, which means that she's watching her money, okay? But in the reverse position, it's not so much as that she's not watching her money, she's more insecure about her money. And she may be even in a place where she may be asking for help, but that help will come. But it's more or less what's in her mind than what may be really going on in terms of the financial situation being unstable or insecure. But ultimately, if you Aquariuses that this resonate with, would relax and just know that better times are coming, and that the lonely times, the times of despair are behind you, and you don't have to wallow in that anymore because you're moving away from that. And you can live in that place of stability of the Queen of Cups. Also, for some of you Aquariuses, this may be a physical individual, as in the case of the Queen of Cups, a person that would generally be nurturing, a person that would generally be on top of things as far as their finances go. They may be feeling a little insecure, just as the Queen of Cups in the reverse may be feeling like she needs a little healing herself, okay? So the next card you have, Aquarius, comes from the deck, the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck, and this is the box that it comes in, okay? See that? And you drew the number 8 card, and this card relates to helpless and hopeless. And I'm going to read to you what the book offers relating to this card. And this is going to be, give me a sec. Wait a minute. I'm finding it. Okay. This would be under the heading of wait a minute. Oh, that's violent. Wait a minute. I had it just a second ago. Under the heading of mental things that would be of mental concern for you, but again, it's still related in the love and romance category. And the keywords that are offered here for helpless and hopeless are restricted, obstacles, powerless, action. While the title of this card may sound bleak, don't let it scare you. This card arrives as a wake-up call to adjust your thinking about a situation or relationship. You may feel that obstacles have been placed in your way, preventing you from achieving your dreams around love. You may think that your situation is beyond hope and that you are powerless to improve it. Nothing could be further from the truth. However, all that is required is a willingness to take action. Assess your current state of affairs and decide what needs to change. Take decisive steps to make those changes and move yourself into a position of empowerment. By taking action, you take charge of the situation. Feel the power in that. Recognize that you do have the ability to create the relationship of your dreams. Nothing can hold you back unless you let it. Take charge, step into your power, and watch your relationships flourish. Now, that is the very first time that I've read that, and actually the very first time that I've even seen this card. And that's what I was just telling you. That's exactly what I was just telling you. And it piggybacks off of the other cards and what I just said, that come up out of that place of insecurities about your finances or holding on to the past as it relates to relationships, because new opportunities are on the horizon and all you have to do is just reach out and grab them because it is for you. Okay, now the next card you have comes from the Q&E deck. This is the Quick and Easy Tarot deck, and that's the box that it comes in. And these cards also have the words on the front, and I'm going to read to you what this card says here. And the card is the Justice card. However, it is in the reverse position, and it says patience is needed. Show mercy to others and do not be harsh with them. This predicts violence, injustice, inequality, legal complications, and broken laws. By its treatment, bureaucracy, rules and regulations, and it says do not take shortcuts. Follow all laws. Possible lawsuit or debt collection. Okay? Now this card comes as a card of warning to tell you, Aquariuses, to not get yourself into any situation that is going to come back to bite you, or a situation where all it takes is a little more patience before you see it through, because any card that is in the reverse can also be turned into the upright position, which this card is the Justice card, and in the upright position has a totally different meaning. So this is a card of warning. This is a card cautioning you to do what is best, and that if patience is needed in a situation, then exercise the patience. But be wise in your decision making. Okay? Don't cut corners. Don't do something that you know you shouldn't be doing. If you are traveling, don't speed, because this card is cautioning you that the law is not on your side. Okay? So, along with the Judgment card, you are being called to wake up. And the Justice card in the reverse is telling you to use caution as it relates to the law in particular. But it could also pertain to relationships too. Okay? Actually, in the traditional tarot card journey, the Justice card represents wanting one solid relationship that is of quality, not of quantity. So I'm going to venture to say that some of you Aquariuses may be wanting the opposite. You may not want the one relationship that you have, but want to venture out into seeing other people. But this card is cautioning you to not take that route, but to simmer down and to relax and to allow the oneness to be a part of your life, and to know that there's no need for you to feel helpless. There's no need for you to feel hopeless, like the card before indicated. You don't have to feel that way, because that's not where you are anymore. Okay, you're coming up out of that. So embrace it. Now that concludes that part of the reading. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and pulled some cards from the Tea Leaf Fortune Cards deck. And this is the box that they come in, okay? Just so you know. And I'm going to move these cards out of the way and go ahead and read the tea leaf cards for you, Aquarius. And the first card up that you have is the Mountain Road card. Now, the Mountain Road card says you are on the road to success. However, I want you to take a look at this card here, Aquarius, and look at how curvy that mountain is. And this card is cautioning you, Aquarius, to follow the road just as it is. Because if you get off the beaten path of this curvy road, look at that. You're gonna not be okay. If you go off this road and you veer off the mountain road, you're gonna be in big trouble. And again, it goes back to what I just said. If you're traveling, do not speed, because the law will not be on your side. And the mountain card is piggybacking off of that and saying to you that you're on the road to success. But it also cautions you to follow the curves. Because if you don't follow the curves, you're going to go off the road and there's going to be problems. Okay? Can't stress that enough. Now, the next card that you have is the Clouds. And the Clouds card says temporary problems, which means that you have the clouds here, but behind the clouds is a big old sun, which says that the clouds will be there temporarily, but then behind those clouds, the sun is going to come out. So just never mind any issues that you may have had to endure in the past. Know that the problems are only temporary, and you are moving into a place of the sunshine and away from the clouds, okay? Then the next card that you have is the Peacock card. And the Peacock card says, beware of great pride. Now this card is cautioning you, Aquarius, is not to be puffed up, proud in any kind of way. Do not mimic the peacock. The peacock goes around strutting his stuff and showing his colors and flaring his feathers and wanting everybody to see him and see his great accomplishments and so forth and so on. This Peacock card in this reading for you, Aquarius, is cautioning you to be the opposite. Be humble, be meek, don't tell your business, don't brag, don't show, don't do any of that. Don't tell anybody about any accomplishments that you're achieving, or any things that you may be encountering to get done. You know, keep it in the confidence of yourself. And just don't allow yourself to get proudful. And also, this Peacock card could indicate people that exhibit pride as well. So, you want to stay away from people like that if that's the case. However, if it is you, then you don't want to be that way. You don't want to be prideful and exhibit your accomplishments. Okay, now is not the time for that. Also, you have the handshake card, which says a meeting with a stranger could be important. Now, you have two hands that are greeting each other. One hand is extended from the heavens, and the other hand is extended from the earth, which says, so as above, so shall be below. We are in agreement, and this card is telling you that you may have people that may come in that may help you, or you may have people that you meet that could be important in you getting help, which is why the card is saying a meeting with a stranger could be important. Because also in the Queen of Cups card, that card indicates as well that you will have you will have invisible help. Although go-betweens may prove to be a disappointment to you. In other words, someone that you might think that you could have trusted or that would be of help to you, they may not be as helpful as you thought that they would have been, or that they might have been in past times. And that could very well be because the universe is wanting you to allow the universe to come in and help you. And it may be by way of a stranger. As the handshake card is indicating, a meeting with a stranger could be important. Okay, so keep that in mind. Then you have the Quill card, and the Quill card is indicating to get back to basics. In other words, this is the Quill, okay? And the Quill card is saying to you, remember how you got to where you are. You may have had to cut back on some things. You may have had to save up. You may have had to do without some things. Not in a sense of, being deprived, but discipline. So the Quill card is saying to you, in order for you to maintain your success, you got to do what you did to get there. Don't, even though your ships are coming in, the Quill card is cautioning you, don't get crazy, okay? And don't just start spending and, spending above your means and what have you. Stay in the place of your basic routine that got you to where you are, and what helped you to accomplish any goals that you may have accomplished thus far. So the next card that you have is the Dog card. And the Dog card, for some of you Aquariuses, will be getting protection from a powerful friend. And that protection from a powerful friend could be a boss. It could be a friend. It could be someone in authority that could help you. So just know that you have that as it relates to the universe working in your favor as well. Protection from a powerful friend, meaning that a powerful friend will lend you protection, okay? Then you have the Spear card. The Spear card indicates heartache over what you no longer have. All right? It is time to let it go. This is The Spirit card is indicating that you have heartache because of something that was lost, or something that you feel that you no longer have, whether it's your independence, whether it is something material or physical, or even a relationship. But the Spirit card is calling you to let it go because it's no longer serving you. Okay? Then you have the Fire card. And the Fire card indicates strong emotion, passionate, love, or hate. And the Fire card is calling you to temper the fire and to have balance. Whether it is that you have passionate love or passionate hate, maintain your emotions and keep them in balance. Don't get crazy in love and don't get obsessed with hate. Or, don't let either one of the emotions overtake you or consume you. Because the Fire card is indicating that either or can consume you as a fire does. But it is calling you, Aquariuses, to exercise balance and to keep your cool, so to speak. And don't get consumed with either or. Okay? Then you have chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Now, this could be a male, this could be a female. The card doesn't indicate whether this person will be for better or for worse, but it just indicates that someone new is entering into your life. Based on the other cards around this card, I'm going to say that it's a possibility that it could be for the better, because it is next to the handshake card, and the handshake card says a meeting with a stranger could be important. So you have those two cards there together, and they're right next to each other. See that? So there's a great possibility that this person that you may be shaking hands with, that may feel somewhat like the universe has brought them into your life, may be the person that is either new coming into your life, or they recently newly entered into your life. Okay? But it's saying the chair filled. Okay? That's what the chair filled card is representing here. All right? Someone new coming into your life. So pay attention to that, Aquariuses. Then you have the Archway. Now, the Archway card indicates new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up for you. The thing about this Archway card is that the Archway card has a picture of an archway, and beyond the archway is a beautiful garden. But in order for you to take part in the beauty of the garden and get the enjoyment of it, you have to have the courage to walk through the archway. There's no other way that you will be able to partake, embrace, or be a part of the new opportunities or possibilities that are opening up to you if you're not willing to walk through the archway. Okay? And I don't know how well this will show you the archway, but there you have it, the archway. Okay? That's what you have. So, this card is promising new opportunities, possibilities, and letting you know that pathways are opening up for you, and that the path is opening up for you, but it is beckoning you to walk through the archway, which means that you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to exercise your faith and go for it. Okay, Aquariuses? Because it seems as if with the Judgment card that you may have been asleep so long that you need to get the kinks out. Okay? And just know that you're in a place and time of awakening, and live and embrace that new life that's coming forward for you. So until next time, Aquarius, if you would like a personal reading, I'm going to say to go to www.whatsthettarot.com to book your personal reading. And again, I offer same-day readings if you're interested, or you may make an appointment for a different time. So until next time, ciao for now.